हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, इस वीडियो में हम बात करेंगे 12th क्लास के चैप्टर 4 केमिकल काइनेटिक के बारे में। चैप्टर 4 इज केमिकल काइनेटिक। केमिकल काइनेटिक्स मीन्स है मूवमेंट of reaction, and chemical kinetic means in which you study about the rate of reaction, rate, order, etc. etc. So simply chemical kinetic is the branch of chemistry which deals with the rate of reaction, factor affecting rate of reaction, and some other features of the rate of reaction. So let's start this topic, chemical kinetic, by the rate of reaction. So our first topic is rate of reaction. You have studied earlier that many reactions occurs in slow process and many reactions complete in fast process. It means बहुत सारी रिएक्शन ऐसी है जो बहुत जल्दी हो जाती है और बहुत सी रिएक्शन ऐसी है जो बहुत स्लो होती है। सिंपल किसी भी रिएक्शन में as time t goes on, concentration change, whether it is concentration of reactant or product की जैसे बात करें concentration of reactant की या concentration of product की, तो वो टाइम के साथ साथ क्या होगी, चेंज होगी। अगर आप ग्राफ बनाते हैं, if the initial, यहाँ मैं लेता हूँ concentration of reactant which is maximum at time is equal to 0 and this slope is for time. As the time goes on, concentration of reactant start to decrease, because if the concentration of reactant decreasing, then the concentration of product will increase, क्योंकि initially at time is equal to 0 concentration of reactant was maximum, which is denoted by R naught or standard concentration, but as time goes on, concentration of reactant धीरे धीरे decrease होना शुरू होगा and the concentration of product start to increase. So simply in any reaction, if you plot a graph between the time and concentration of the constituent particles, whether they are reactant or product, then we get this slot is for time and this is for concentration. Initially the concentration of reactant is maximum, and as the time goes on, concentration of reactant start decrease. But at time t is equal to 0, concentration of product was 0 and start to increase. It means concentration of product, concentration of reactant. It means as time goes on, concentration of reactant is decreasing and concentration of product is increasing. So rate of reaction is equal to change in concentration of reactant and product with respect to unit time. So we can write it as rate of reaction is equal to change in concentration of reactant upon time taken, or we can write it as change in concentration of product upon time taken. So here negative sign will show decrement in concentration and positive sign will show increment in concentration. So we can write it as rate of reaction is equal to plus minus delta C over delta T. It means change in concentration, whether it is of reactant or product. We can also write it as rate of reaction is equal to minus delta R over delta T, minus indicate decrement in the concentration of reactant or increment in the concentration of product. Clear? So it is the average rate of reaction for any reaction. Average rate of reaction for any reaction. If we take an example of dissociation of PCl5 into PCl3 plus Cl2. So what we have? We have average rate of reaction will equal to the change in concentration of PCl5 upon time taken. It means it will equal to the negative delta PCl5 concentration upon delta T. It is also equal to the plus delta PCl3 concentration formation upon time T. It means जितना reactant डिक्रीज होगा उतना ही प्रोडक्ट के कंपोनेंट फॉर्म होंगे, इज इक्वल टू द प्लस डेल्टा Cl2 कंसंट्रेशन अपॉन में टाइम टेकन. कोई डाउट इसमें? क्लियर? नेक्स्ट है हमारे पास इंस्टेंटेनियस रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन. इंस्टेंटेनियस रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन इज द रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन एट अ पर्टिकुलर टाइम and that particular time is very small. It means delta T tends to 0. It means the time change is tends to 0 because instantaneous का means है किसी एक particular time of movement के लिए, and that time of movement, the change in time is infinitely 0. So we can write it as rate of reaction is equal to limit delta T tends to 0 delta C upon delta T. It means dC over dt with plus minus. Clear? And instantaneous rate of reaction can be represented by the slope. If we take a graph between concentration and time, and this downward graph shows the decrement in concentration of a reactant, and we want to find out instantaneous rate of reaction at this point, so we have to plot a slope. This slope will show instantaneous rate of reaction. Clear? And the slope will equal to the dC over dt. Clear? This can also be represented as dx over dt. The change in concentration of any component of the reaction with respect to time at a particular time of movement. Now we will discuss about the stoichiometry of any reaction. So in stoichiometry of reaction, we will see about the stoichiometry of reaction in the previous reaction, that the formation of product is equal to the rate of disappearance of reactant. Rate of formation of product is equal to the rate of disappearance of reactant. That's why if in this reaction A converting B, so rate of reaction will be minus dA concentration over dt is equal to plus dB concentration over dt. This is the rate of disappearance of reactant, कि reactant कितना disappear हो रहा है, and this is the rate of formation of product, कि product कितना बन रहा है. Similarly for this reaction 2A converting B plus C, so rate of reaction will equal to the 1 by 2 dA over dt with negative sign is equal to the rate of formation of B and rate of formation of C. Clear? Here 1 by 2 means आपने यहाँ देखा कि concentration of A जो है reactant जो है वो twice है. That's why we need only one concentration of A. So we have to divide by 2. Similar for this reaction, 2A gives B plus 3C. What we have? We have rate of reaction, or I can write it by dx over dt is equal to minus dA over dt 1 by 2 is equal to dB concentration over dt and is equal to 1 by 3 dC concentration over dt. Clear? So we take a standard example of it, and 2 plus 3H2 gives 2NH3. So what will be the stoichiometry of rate of reaction? Rate of reaction will equal to the minus the nitrogen concentration upon time is equal to 1 by 3 minus the disappearance of hydrogen and formation of ammonia, and the concentration is shown by big bracket. By this stoichiometry, rate of reaction of any reaction, you can find the rate of disappearance or the concentration of reactant or product, as we take an example over A. जैसे आपको एक एग्जांपल गिवन है कि इन द रिएक्शन A plus 2B gives 3C, rate of disappearance of A is 10 raised to power minus 2 mole liter inverse second inverse. You have to find rate of disappearance of B and rate of formation of C. So what we have according to stoichiometry, we have dA over dt is equal to minus 1 by 2 dB over dt is equal to 1 by 3 dC over dt. So we have rate of disappearance of A is 10 raised to power minus 2. We have to find rate of disappearance of B, which is equal to the dB over dt will equal to 2 into 10 raised to power minus 2 mole liter inverse second inverse. Similar, rate of formation of C will equal to the 3 into 10 raised to power minus 2 mole liter inverse second inverse. So stoichiometry आपको हेल्प करेगा क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने में, न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्व करने में. अगर आपको एक कंपोनेंट की कंसंट्रेशन गिवन है एंड यू हैव टू फाइंड द कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ अनदर कंपोनेंट, whether it is of disappearance rate or formation rate or formation concentration, then you can find it by these stoichiometries. Okay? Yes. Next one is factor affecting rate of reaction, in which first is nature of reactant. In nature of reactant, we will see that in a chemical reaction some types of bond are broken and new bonds are formed. So hence rate of reaction is depend on the type of bond between the constituent particle. If the attraction between bond between particle is strong, then rate of reaction will decrease. कि अगर पार्टिकल के बीच में बॉन्ड, पार्टिकल के जो बॉन्ड है अगर वो स्ट्रॉन्ग है, दे आर टू मच अट्रैक्टिव टू ईच अदर, देन द रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन विल डिक्रीज, रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन स्लो हो जाएगा. और इफ द पार्टिकल हैव लेस फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन, then rate of reaction will increase. Second is concentration of reactant. Concentration of reactant according to mass action law, rate of reaction is directly proportional to the concentration of reactant. If the concentration of reactant increase, then rate of reaction will also increase. Third is temperature. By the practical, we have to see that if we increase 10 degrees Celsius temperature of any reaction, then rate of reaction is twice or thrice to the initial reaction, because by the increasing temperature kinetic energy of the molecule increase and their collision increase and formation of product is also increase, so rate of reaction increase. Fourth is catalyst. Catalyst, we know that catalyst are the outer substance which affect the rate of reaction. If you want to increase the rate of reaction, then you have to add positive catalyst, and if you have to decrease the rate of reaction, then you have to add negative catalyst. So by the adding of catalyst, rate of reaction is also affected, and if you add positive catalyst, then rate of reaction इंक्रीज. अगर आप रिएक्शन में पॉजिटिव कैटलिस्ट ऐड करते हैं तो रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन जो है वो इंक्रीज होगा. देन अनदर वन इज pH ऑफ सॉल्यूशन. pH reaction will take place in aqueous medium generally. Depend on the pH. एसिडिक मीडियम में ऑक्सीडाइज जो है वो बहुत कम होता है. इन एसिडिक मीडियम ऑक्सीडेशन इज लेस, while in basic medium oxidation is high. ठीक. सेवेंथ आता है नेचर ऑफ द मीडियम. नेचर ऑफ द मीडियम के लिए मैं आपको एक कॉन्सेप्ट बताऊं कि लाइक डिसॉल्व लाइक एक कॉन्सेप्ट है कि जैसा है वो वैसे में ही डिसॉल्व होगा. इफ द पोलर सब्सटेंस यू हैव टेकन, then the polar solvent you needed, and if you take non-polar substance or reactant, then you have to take the solution of non-polar component. Then the radiation effect. Radiation, due to radiation, rate of reaction becomes fast because the radiation affect any reaction as temperature effect. For the gases, if we increase pressure, then rate of reaction is increase. Clear? So these are the factors which affect the rate of reaction. Next is rate, expression and order of reaction, which is the most important part of this chapter. Rate expression or rate law. For example, we take a reaction AA-BB to form product. So according to rate expression, rate of reaction means dx over dt is proportional to the concentration of A and concentration of B. So dx over dt will equal to the K AA and B raised to power B. Here K is a rate constant. K is rate constant, which is also known as specific rate constant, velocity constant for any reaction. ठीक है, और velocity coefficient. If we take concentration of A equal to concentration of B equal to 1, then we will get the rate of reaction is equal to the rate constant or specific rate constant. So the specific rate constant is equal to the rate of reaction when concentration of the reactant is unity. If we take concentration of reactant is unity, then rate of reaction will equal to the rate constant. For an example, H2 plus I2 gives 2HI. Rate of reaction will be equal to the K H2 concentration and I2 concentration. Clear? Now we will discuss about the unit of rate reaction or specific rate reaction. So for the unit, you know that the rate of reaction is equal to the change in concentration rate of reaction is equal to the change in concentration upon time taken, delta C over delta T, which may be positive or negative, depend on the constituent particle, either they are reactant or product. So reaction rate will equal to the concentrations unit is mole per liter and the unit for time is second. So reaction rate की unit क्या होगी? Mole, liter inverse, second inverse. For any reaction AA, BB, CC forms product. Rate of reaction is equal to K, A raised to power A, B raised to power B and C raised to power C, as we studied earlier. So unit of rate constant is concentration time inverse, यहाँ से concentration time inverse is equal to K concentration power A, concentration power B and concentration power C. So we can write it as K concentration power A plus B plus C is equal to concentration time inverse. So we have to find the unit for rate constant or specific rate constant. So K will be, or we can write unit of K will be concentration time inverse upon concentration power A plus B plus C. I can write A plus B plus C as an integer n. So what we get? We get concentration power 1 and n revert होगा तो minus n and time inverse. So unit of K will be concentration means mole, liter inverse power 1 minus n and second inverse. So unit of K will be mole 1 minus n, liter n minus 1 and second inverse. So unit of specific rate constant is mole 1 minus n, liter n minus 1 and second inverse. Clear? Yes. Now next is order of reaction. Next is order of reaction. Order of reaction means is the number of molecule. Order of reaction, it means it is the number of molecules, atoms, ions which take part in chemical reaction, or the order of reaction is the sum of power of all concentration term which are used in any reaction. Example, if we take this reaction, okay, so rate of reaction for this reaction will be dx over dt is equal to K, A raised to power A and B raised to power B. So order of reaction will be A plus B, which is equal to n, and n may be 0, 1, 2, 3, fractional also. Okay, so here I will give you some example of zero order, first order and second order reaction. So first we will take example of zero order reaction. First we will take example of zero order reaction. Zero order reaction means in which rate of reaction do not depend on concentration of reactant, in which rate of reaction means dx over dt do not depend on concentration of reactant. So example of zero order reaction is H2 plus Cl2 gives 2HCl. So rate of reaction is equal to K, H2's power 0 and Cl2's power 0. As I tell you earlier that in this order or zero order reaction, dx upon dt, it means rate of reaction do not depend on the concentration of reactant. So rate of reaction is equal to the K naught. Example of first order reaction is dissociation of hydrogen peroxide. Similar second order का एग्जांपल रहेगा हमारे पास dissociation of hydrogen iodide into H2 and I2. Clear? And for rate of reaction will be equal to the K HI की power 2. And for third order reaction we have an example to NO plus O2 gives 2NO2. And the rate of reaction dx over dt will equal to the K NO power 2 and O2 power 1. So the order of reaction will be 2 plus 1 2. कोई डाउट यहाँ तक? नेक्स्ट है molecularity of reaction. Molecularity means the number of molecule which are taking part in the reaction. So the molecularity of the reaction is mean by the total number of molecule, atom, ion taking part in the fundamental chemical reaction. Example H2O2 dissociation form H2O plus half O2. It means only one molecule is participating in this reaction, so it is unimolecular reaction. Similar H2 plus I2 form 2HI, so it is bimolecular reaction because here are two molecules, one of hydrogen and one of iodine is taking part in the reaction. So last topic of this video is difference between order of reaction and molecularity of reaction. In this first difference is order of reaction is the number of constituent particle whose concentration change during reaction. Molecularity, total number of particle taking part in reaction. The second difference is it is experimental value and molecularity is theoretical value. Third is it is not necessary that it is whole number. Not necessary that it is whole number. It can be zero or fractional, and it is necessary to have it a whole number. It cannot be in fractional or another part. It may be zero or fractional. It cannot be zero and fractional. ये कभी भी zero और fractional नहीं होती. ठीक है? So these are the simple difference between the order of reaction and molecularity of reaction. So students, इस वीडियो में सिर्फ इतना ही. नेक्स्ट पार्ट में हम आगे का टॉपिक कंटिन्यू करेंगे. Hope you like the video. If you like the video, then hit the bell icon and subscribe the channel. Thank you.